AbusuaPanyin de say new AbusuaPanyin e de ma eye Daddy Lumba eye AbusuaPanyin Brefo me na wo kasa idie ye say wonam eye nkrampomponi mantem land commission for ho no ma abusua e de no wo ye ope Daddy Lumba eye ne nsase a ewo nkrampomponi mantem na eno ane ye say wo call land commission na ekobusa aye no ye say ye wola ene wabusa baby ahodo be 4-5 times krampo obi ase wola but later on no better nso say bi nso say nila na emom ewonungwa and they say ni AbusuaPanyin no wa ye two and so frustrated ya won hu ne oye no ho no ene nsem beto odwa na say wo ankara asa na udiebo sabi keke fosubo nyumi say yensi wo hene na wo patu ehya ahencha obi ensom da ntianamo bobode say wo de wonan ebetwi fom edi ntira ni nna ne say yasi AbusuaPanyin eye Kofi Tupac ene ma change ni di na ye ni Tupac no one nim eye Daddy Lumba japade ne nsase documents no ho ne manina enti woni AbusuaPanyin sabio ka wo fa kwan papa so ne ba ya enka betimi ne na kwa tena se o minua se ye boa ama the end of the day no eye Lumba yetimi atoto na chi ye ba wo ba ye no enam se ma na di wisi sunti no wo ye ma asem ene abusua eja womato ade akọ eye ni AbusuaPanyin Brefo so no enye yiza womabobo Jiger mu nyina din e won nsem wa mepese obeka me ho akwaje nchire mu hye no so sa aguso eye K Black Media
e ma me so on fa nkwa kire no wo fa ezi mu nyina ho be ni hi obi a wo de wo se ye no krase ye yi wo se AbusuaPanyin na wo timi tina eyi asema nsem mu nyina esi a ene na cha se wo no de wo be chen Tupac kra de so do no okolanchi t-shirt we yi ase Woody a crackre uno, a homie lancho. Any wood over chain, I don't know. Sabusiana and Cassan, meaning as a bibia, only a maya grodo.
Middle,
I didn't many on your home.
I could share my mimbe muka cry. Remember, Miss Manuwe, be anyone made for Manonka regarding the issue I more. And I remember, say, Mr. T Live, Mr. Benizo Pom was your comment section, say Mukaya. Mr. Benizo Pom be live, so be 2 or 3, maybe 5 times. I want me live, so. It's me, you know, when it comes to information, I don't do with third parties at all. I'm making sure I'm getting the information from the right source. Me, you know, I go further. Even Dio Lasas is I went to land commission to check with somebody. Some people are me dear Lasas no way. You catch them say what la. Sana land commission catch me. And sana many family no and also so you say what la. Plus I spoke to another person. Nipa 3 say what la. But I will wish say you benya like I don't know AM before maybe they will come and teach us, educate us exactly what's happening. Because some of us things say you have to say what la. Even me from the family side. Even say onungwa so. It's part of some kind of mixed message in me. It's confusing. A bit with the no at all. But also the new AbusuaPanyin, what does he even stand for? Brefo wo bre. Se AbusuaPanyin, some be funeral committee wo. Omo join funeral committee. They have their representatives in the funeral committee. Brempoba woni de ni Jiger. Akosia se wa de ni papa shi. Elder boy ite wo mobi. They have planned together, they have met together, omunim dates ninia. So it's all like AbusuaPanyin, why ye bibi to say we ye bring promise in chain. Onye bisada. Because ye kai kwase ni UTV meeting no. Na all Paul Bocho said they should come together. No mun see a deal. Now so mujembra. Ninia Brempoma wasn't interested. It's a new AbusuaPanyin. Ocean and the agenda is supporting just one faction.
Yes.
That's what
and I didn't go say a year Japadiana no more because their first meeting at Pacosono, also no more nest of king. And Brempomaso she's really looking for the properties. Because the administration no a customary successor. As a woman, I don't know say if she has to be a customary successor per their account tradition. But also you say you don't know the brother.
Say Brempa man di
Lumba Crampo Nini Abema, and what participating in the Nadia or Bandi Bema.
There you go.
Yeah.
Lumba dear, Ushimu pa dear was a Milamum and Kedi Lumba. If all things being equal, as Santimuno, say, no, a man so near the end of the Lumba did a Meladia.
In terms of Obia, okay, so Odina, say, because I never will say any Obio, Anna.
No, Odina, dear, I did one who is still there. It's still there, but you're not to say, and yes, if you want to never take you over deal property. But as Antimono, you will be so into idea, you wouldn't say, oh, Papa, now we're free, Mono. You need a replacement. If Nipa will do Papa, then the person becomes a father to you.
Okay.
Inti yamfa say bibi kra na wo ye na wo hia father figure wo ware wo hia papa obegina mo ono na ye wo papa
Kanipa no I see.
Yeah, inti adidie ni na na it just means say wa kola na say we na mostly no adidie no e benefit nkola no mo. I say wa kola na we lose parent no. Your parent is gone but you have a replacement. Inti nipa ne besi to it say nkola ne mfa say nke ni diela in a regular account setting no asante fofie no say ni deal no mfa say obi kra just a regular person kra nyeji wa wudi ade na it said the problem aso awo nkra ni school fees ye beba ho omadidie mu ntimi nso na say bia why bia we nipa bonini na we say bia me fi wo mo but on a regular uni there nkola no problems no financial issues no it becomes your burden inti mfa no say nkola no mususa na omo maame wo ho na omo ye ni wie na maame na enye sike bi ode be ye adwuma wo nipa na we di ade no it's your responsibility say bi oba no kra bi a wo pe capital bi ma no ode ye adwuma na ode hye wo ma no ema because at that moment nkola na ye wo dia
Matthias,
it's not so much to say will be deal property. No, it's beyond that.
Namila no will be on the
Milan. He doesn't have the brain to even be Obi. The brains are not there. Mila. Hey. Obia was your cotton press conference away. Mr. Say press conference and assemble no more come. He did not ask. Way.
Only the left and right, Bella.
I don't know the level of education for the family. What am I saying? Like I'm not saying great in terms of education or more behavior, but AbusuaPanyin yeah, where you know, the voice leak no. Well, if he was up nearby near TV, you know, he says that there's like some prominent people in the family, but ABI says someone to as a mom person with your winning baby. So you are not seeing in Kofua or more like intelligent mind, like their behavior and their it doesn't make sense. But my question is, new AbusuaPanyin, what do you stand for? Do you stand for unity? Because we AbusuaPanyin social media ne you aba. And you name some agenda, some person koche mujejapade, and that's where it ends. Because we shall let be on out now saying they seem to say Akosia Sewa Fosu is part of the family, but you name so on count because of our warrior and Ameba or so the two of them they cannot be part of their corner family. But their new letter no mudeba you know. To warn omo bloggers, time Emma issue nearby, you know, so they should be careful in the way they disseminate information. No? They seem to say Akosia Sewa is part of their corner clan. And that really shocked me.
Me from the get-go, me my channel platform be na me koso dada ni nyina ka ho ntine meja hokono. I have always say Mame Akosia Sewa sa agro no ni busuafo ni di na we share the same representative no e the assembly badachi. It makes no sense to me because onye busuani e ba me say na nipa ono so okasama o sa kasama ebusua nti say nipa na ka asama then it's left with us the listeners yin di ko di hu say asem no kama Mame Akosia na so kama family no me no sa de na Mame na allow no me shouldn't ase because nipa bebre no wo wi asem ha wo betimi sebe ye wonkofo bi okro mo ye PR adwuma ye twa o mo ka wo betimi afa wo bi proper person na brief nipa na nipa no so ebetimi aye adwuma ne kama ama eba ne se na nipa ba ko na ne family yi mo hye papa yin so
because oma ye oma din say omo koji Lumba adwapade enti no maka bomu
nipa no ne ye bebre nya enti bibi obeye bia no ne ya attribute to you papa yi enyama wo ye wotimi je nyama wo de we say dey no mu free court ya we yes I yan celebrate one ami anko say na celebrate look at sa behavior no
of course you only my dear that no mu free court na me ra ho pa to see say daddy Lumba pa yere no court up and down na papa she asonimo. I was just looking at that picture and I felt so heartbroken say and can we say it drew this far now to me it wasn't necessary. I was saying go trainer 1 year ba now say change Japadia na we need you can go to court.
Thank you.
But to see say mommy is involved in this up and down na papa she na on baby na papa she asonimo. I mean if Dio was alive, if Dio was alive, who bet me aben akosi asewa papa. I was really heartbroken. I was heartbroken. I'm like, I don't know. So Akosia say when I look at her, one thing I Mr. Santi Mami, there was one time Biana meetie BJ Castle friend, someone Yamokai. I don't have any evidence to back that up, but BJ Castle friend, I don't think say he was lying because BJ ever out by your life now. Shanti Queen also friend mami no. And then according to BJ, yes, according to BJ, no some America tells only they're showing fun of the Japan.
No more casa Akosia say one or any papa power.
Oh, am I toning it down? Toning it down. Mr. Toning it down. Me pacho. Platform way there, Mr. Fatu for
me problem is say so can't BJ say well properties now here. You can get your properties, just use the court. But train enter properties, no you change then if you're not happy, then of course you use the court. But properties and you hear people on the social media, no prega, they ain't I won't watch a Japadiano for my manager Japadiano, me or Dobroni. Oh, get a Japadia, and one is what's in the fee. Because Japadiani and it's legal on a it's legal on Fiona when it's time would do a nippon is Abeka is legal on Fiona. But me did this or Dobroni cross after any matrimonial home, no OWUSU. I am too sure that she won't lose her property to anybody. But Mama Yenya about it because deal a Japadia Yenche. Akram always me abem.
For me, I'm missing but my power tapping. Almost 130. Lights new sir. And I know magic. Light the main power tapping. Why? Yes, someone. I'm sure. Why? And you wait me out towards the become one.
Me, I'm done. I think so for me, I just find everything kind of shocking.
You know, crowd now, honey, will come once and I say, me, maybe I'm a cousin to me figure out to say me snip platform be asked and until I'm sure my life. If I will come once and you come to purchase be more money. Besides that home, me being or the matrimonial home, no, the mass 6 no. Out of deal ma 11 almost fear ho and a primary residence. Inti if you need dear your costro your bath for mukosha say a young colony fee. It may say that how we be mutimikana say ama sister no was some many man and a mark so most so many amount cocoa so mon na be ponu school means yes. If you need a matrimonial home, name mass 6 no or more primary residence any fee ho. Into obeying one or more becha dia. Ye bekwa kucha se nkra no ntu nkwohye nwrabim no obi mefafie no ye cha ye beche make sure say fie no no mu benya first say ye che wie ne ye hu ne say fie no so too much for mo portion na wo so munya in the property then e bi ye betimi aka so okay inside the fie no e bi a Calvin ubenya one room e bi a Denise kofa one room the same house ni but e fie ni there Priscilla, unless I want no be an anaka so on any man, say is legal for her moon pebble. Enti uche ha se na ebi mu kan te sa se ge na osesa na niam na ne manko kwa ubi pono so monko hiu. Hey.
But Akosua, I don't know if you have the genesis of the story. If you have the genesis of the story, it is said say Akosua Brempoma kache AbusuaPanyin on the first time Obabeko Accra and says so do Accra and come Odobroni into Fifi.
I'm unlucky dino.
Enra ye kan sa asem ne wa ha.
Mokaye we ho. Mokaye Mr. Beneza.
Obi bisa me say Brempoma. This was the argument. Somebody says say Brempoma is the closest person to deal. Intino ewe say AbusuaPanyin enka woti Brempoma because Brempoma we eyire no musi nchen a nipa deal a friend ene ne communicate pa e Brempoma. Ena mi be say nipa ne say okay inti pe ono na argument no na chese say ne Brempoma e ka che AbusuaPanyin say AbusuaPanyin kone kutu na. Are you saying say because ono na you closest no nim deal ninti na AbusuaPanyin should comply no nkutu na nipa ne say eyi nenim na Brempoma na ye the closest na msi no AbusuaPanyin was complying with Brempoma until certain things didn't sit well with him.
Exactly.
And we need to understand say deal not to atiase no ni personality. Brempoma na nkasa in court na kase girl no will be a obefie. The last bomb pen went in Yamba, so we'll be darling Colano so be yet you nobody knows. But she says she comes. It's no young funny say wo brano we jam yere ho and I said be obe jamai for lack of better words. Obe jamai when you reach wo Brempoma wo na wo edi no eboa no ema wunua no bo adwaman no afi wunua no wu ade be nti na wo pese wo exclude yourself from saade no because one kasa wo court asemo wo ma yehu se girl no wu a wo ba at that time na wo refi se wo bra no wo yire wo eyi ana e wo Germany ana
already so make comment say time mo call court wo kuma se na wo take care mo no make I pa o make comment say so woni na wo ni interest ne yire no so okay ewo kuma se no court
wo so sa na e ma no wo so sa na e ma no so na wo Germany me to be honest who see the legal name akra to nchenya se me be mama ware no na woni oba akra ko 6 na oba yi waso ne nsa na woni ne me kra ware no kra me mpebiem I'm sorry
obeja kra na me nua wo boy kra na boy ni cheat on you a me boy wo no cheat on I walk out
one finance ye wa nwe me hu se because obi be ka say Ghana ho no e be ma ne sa no mo ye it's never true. Ghana is ka for me ma na so mo ye well to do and even regular be ma wo yire no kofa mpana no to be bi e no no ti main house na madam ogoro na nkasa ba enka ma me akoso ase wa wo ba Ghana wo se nka East Legon ho no koda na nka Priscilla nka deal sifie bi ama no ne ma no mu hyem inti Priscilla oba deal ha oba wo hia obeda no okọ. Like I don't understand why people are not processing, but this man did not hide this lady. One not Tantra Hill, or not to free Tantra.
I was not
easily gone. And you are telling me, said this is somebody I could do. Who's the husband?
There be other bonino of a real no from Germany, not in Ghana. I don't know because or you then or Jeno. The way other bonino free, my men say, why? Because I want to know how our Odobroni is. Because the man was in
spiritual na there some
spiritual not just only who deal crowd what if you yakutia say once
in some
because Odobroni ni deal no mu ni mo oba Ghana san oba besia no meboa nti ase Odobroni otina play mu no ko fie okoyi ni free colonna na ana born him didn't you can say born him well. We have to keep an open mind and analyze the issue well, and you realize to be honest with you. Maybe say I believe on those who are supporting Odobroni, there are some who are divorced, some who are married, some who have experienced some kind of broken heart or the other. But as I'm no Dio no Odobroni side.
Obi a pay me can't stop utimi kan niema so me yira me ne wo horses ni na yiri maame akoso asa wa wotia se. wo kra na woni media mu a wo ma wo ho mo te ase o mu ni media mu papa yi etimi obi a wo Germany papa etimi ba Europe esesa ne mane Priscilla
ani Priscilla ni apa
ebe bo show obo show na odru ba bi akosha se wa you dey free ho and the girl, and you are telling me say you didn't see this?
Yeah.
Oh, you are telling me say you didn't see this?
What am I the cry ha man? Na dem say nyimbre me ni akosua na ye wo show no so. Okay, say omo call court no. The only evidence they had is some very old pictures. I may say the only evidence they had was some very old pictures, including the customary pictures. Lawyer Pussy could not present any recent communication in terms of call logs between Akosua Sewani deal. So the only recent thing they could use was the Bayview Hotel. Now, Ojina say, me almost say me yeri Akosua Sewa ma worry no, wa poison me. That was the only recent thing they could use, which means that there's just no communication between DL and Akosua Sewa. Lawyer Kusi couldn't find any to provide to the court. There was no recent pictures. No recent. Oh, they ever say, Bia, 2006 no free Germany. Between 2015 and 2025 at DL, they couldn't even provide any recent pictures for the court. Ebia mamena bagana said the ebino mukasa mamene bagana no. Ebia wabagana muko Labadi Pleasure Beach and also Marco President Kufuor, also Marco President Mahama. There is no recent picture, no recent communication in terms of call logs. Nini hawe him.
Akola ya wona ene one sawari ni omuntu.
Court kura went to me and Fabianco, but mostly in support way. We can't support blindly. Time ododo ni wu ni first born na Akosua Sewa tiwiase onwuye owu second born not tiwiase onwuye owu third born not tiwiase onwuye obewu fourth born not tiwiase to the sixth born actually omo was 7 and abako ewu ni na Akosua Sewa owe himfa. You see, some of us we can't support blindly. And we are basing our arguments on facts and evidence. No more court no jina kasama Akosua Sewa. Brempoma so kokasa supporting meboa. They couldn't even look. Yatiti say loan. My minimum yeti ena omadia 100,000 loan. Omoko court when they could not even provide evidence to support that argument. Meboa. So in some bebrena mo kanensi so edani say oh wato dai no chi edani so dropping for so kwa mayati as so mo chi adeda. So what again? And can a popempa nka also be enya abotre. Santo Queen, but Nini every Brempoma. Brempoma is the architect of everything. I rest my case, no be some brim.
Ma Brempoma dear so some dear me my segment a mano. And my di me Obusu in art and some me mammy woman and see a matter. But the reality is that you cannot speak on this issue without discussing Brempoma because she's the core problem. On what? Ono no wa kosi issues we bebe we nyina me ade ba kuntia me se me Brempoma temi we ye madamfo a keni nka me hunu no onam left a mekwa akofa far right because say wo mami Akosua Sewa for over decade Brempoma unkasa no ho oba bai court also third we all understood say deal or first daughter or the not on mammy the second daughter be or no be will be an or the no to Brempoma obituary no but somehow or the say wa into me it makes me believe said there has been a name change of some sort because obano on the Brempoma because eban is obituary day obi wa abuchi now we obituary I said in didn't see legally no you have to write it that way this how the court or the koyi bibi we jumema na bibi ana ho betre no eye den na deal bana wotoso 3 no ko dey say wa ene ba ne say ena obi a wonene nkasa for decade ene se bia multi different country maybe asam na start kwa na minim se Brempoma kwa sa Germany no ti o woni ni paneti Germany honom for over decade wonene nkasa o somehow no brave we hear there say there wabeda no bestie obi timi hia mo train station mo kofa train akọ he say there wonene na ekọ ne ba Brempoma ye dangerous That's all I have to say.
Mr. Mitty said no more Kasa for some couple of years.
And not we've all heard it, and
wild.
And she has not me crampo de me baby I'm meeting on me. If you guys are not familiar with me, I said we started and I just felt like so be as more we discussing. At a point, no, over TikTok and one and no can't me so okay, my TB. Into platforms are not meeting and that time can mean say you teams. One of the big platforms are not meeting pay GB. Inti me no up to date tembia me kasa obi to say agage be kasa tembia akoswa wo de tim legal for asem kwan no mo kan. It's because say the platforms that I used to go to were all team legal. Inti me omo ankasa asem ene expose you omo na me hu say no, these people they are not saying in some omo keka na insisi so wo omo nkasa dada ne jebi ano na e free buy. Because me
also now could tell you.
Oh, let me quit be ho. I would be
one body. No,
but I can say.
Who could tell sister JB?
Oh dear. The whole na me kokotie. Me ko JB ho no mu bia na me I was curious about the issue nti or can be na me frustra. I asked him questions and he always gave me genuine answers nti na me kosoko. This was one of the issues that me beside and JB told me say Bempoma ne mami akosia no mo nkasa for years. JB me say baby wa ha meka it's all from team legal to me that's all as a metie wo mo anti minim bibi to say injunction ya mami de kokoti JB ho na me ku bisa say na de na o maame bempoma enye prosecutor na representing na jibi say oh case ni de o hwem so okoye you na one evidence bia no ni concrete evidence and intimi anye case. That's what JB said. JB platform ya na JB ka say 2018 letter na maame ne de baye no deal e respond ka che maame so onfa na asem free no so nko na wan hwe ya efie no otimu Germany no baba betu no na maami okosua hwe no neighborhood oto Germany no eho yi safe eho no ne man tena ho a eho ye kama nti wo hwa no sebo maami kama no ntum na mentene fie ha nti JB maami who say 2018 no
he called the bluff of the woman. He called the bluff of the woman and told her whatever she wants.
Oh, me proud JB na me quote no. Eno akra say me share that on the platform 2 days ago. Na person me go use a video me de be ye me. Na sa video no the subscription at so me say me ntua one dime. Enti me enyama. But that is what he said.
Abuseti.
And then you will find somebody, yes.
Mentwa o mamembo we bia JB kan just for a second my boy.
Lion Nation, Team Legal Wives, any more most supporting Mama Kushi nyina no me pacho. Muntie very carefully. Abrantie bia ye no say or switch aba Mama Kushi.
Na anyway dey mam permission me
pa. Oh yes, Abrantie a wodasu o ka hu bi ana omukọ abayo an hoko donate sika ma no. Movement via Kusubiano or no one he's on their side. It's a then all of a sudden or switch it as only holding Roman father accountable. He is lying because followers no they are not that analytical.
So what's the statement that JB are making? Or see followers no and they are not that analytical, which is a big insult. But what kind of Brefo to who say why you woman?
No, JB has an agenda, honey. Yeah, JB has an agenda. My discussing her JB no, he sees himself say out of all the team legal no intellectual. Into no team na amount for answer no beja or person the team ni shenensa. JB has an agenda. He's been backing for the last 3 weeks. No tie the working in sana air pointed to because he even did a video okay say Team Legal phone jiji sike mu duma no na onfa nchechi amanfo na ono de so ma anye na ono ankasa finding way no ochi obi anhwe no abijan aka say oba dumo ko de bedi omo no JB has an agenda. He feels like that out of all of them no na dream ebo
but when I heard that statement I was broken but my entire way to so from Ohiniba media
and what na wo be ka kira me say asama make me can throw to the so that or heneba iti on many aji na maame be maame say wakra they are not okay with legal wives no. For instance, you are Asante Queen. Leaders nipa 14. So Kasa no so di atanti. E wo ma fa me say officially na me bi wo ma me na den kasa. E ma wo mu. Enti madwuma me ye no ntina wo hasa me ne ma me be mpoma aba na on several occasions crowd. Ti wa mu nyina ti me frɛ me say me mra wo mu platform so me nko because they don't respect themselves. And I'm quoting him, so I don't catch them. And I'm so okay. Yes. Was OWUSU illiterates. Was it the illiterates?
So JB says someone analytical thinking. Apart from that, we are for illiterates. So that's how even JB sees them, right? So who share the way you present or messages are? To me, it's very confusing. Who should Ashanti Queen and ABS has got the choose on to me put deliver message yeah. I remember so I think say DL legal permits issues nearby. We were saying some legal permits no ayawa so municipal assembly. Look at what Ashanti Queen was saying. Manipul and all these things. Almost she thought supposed to be a manipul ni nipa. You see where I'm coming from? So these are the people that are your leaders and giving us these messages. And the messages, the way they deliver it doesn't make sense. And see, analyzing it, said, "You're more can and Tashma. We don't have hatred for any of them. But then in some should they work on an Ukraino any side, no, to be honest with you. I'll mute no bimbrem.
Yeah, one brain because what did I have for over 1 hour?
Now the obinesi, no one see.
I won't say defense in the accusation to a human day.
We are Messama Hania block you with your pageant.
Yeah, because yeah. Anyway, we need the
so at the middle, kasa. Me wa say why?
Oh yeah,
kasa.
And Oku school, Oko class.
I'm a cause it's an if you want poba.
Oh, na utiti at you and where?
Oh no, no.
Okay, and that's what.
Yeah, no. Maybe the mechanic say, "Emma me bring poma." Me who boni biya why? Me who one single bonia bring poma yet. And at the end, I see who he say, as it stands now, I will be in unity, you know. As it stands now, and better public say, Lumba, ne woni and ne woni dear. Yen says, I almost them run a quaco change him and I never bring poma and a quaco change him. TV bring poma have ambition of getting Lumba property. And it dear, a bit my ambition. Because everyone say, I stand to be conscious, but everyone said that Lumba so only any war. One echo change him, bring poma echo change him. It is a bring poma or ambition be a on your no coach that Lumba nyema. And yet, AbusuaPanyin be an echo that Lumba nyema. Say, we say that Lumba ni war. I have mine a better nyema. To bring poma and the bonny away anything. To be honest, me who bonny be a bring poma away.
ARG.
But let me finish. No, let me finish.
Surrender.
How? Me, I never surrender. I'm just making. And I'm stating this is not the first time I'm making this statement. At the power, I'm making this statement. It is sometimes also to AbusuaPanyin no be making reference and to because of a Japadia. And I ask myself how AbusuaPanyin no coach a Japadia na.
Let me come in. Jiger. Mr. Ebenezer said on Peace FM, he actually said it on my platform too because I was really interested. Jiger kachre Ebenezer ni Collins amankwaso muncho do broni fifio. Why na Jiger represent?
Debbie na are we in
maybe why na Jiger represent? Because I say na Ashanti Queen and his royal.
You can say yankura.
I mean, Jiger want to say you bet you do broni fifio because a juma
se Brempoma se even po se Brempoma ambition say opedwapadia at the end no that Lumba as a stand who be enye PMT until then no se who be amba no mkwakoche na ade enye Brempoma na kwakoche dwapadia sisi ada Lumba e condition wana Brempoma ekofa ebetimi a chen for intermeddling inti u fa Brempoma ho taya ana so ka se Brempoma yi say media to media I mean your opinion and obi a won opinion na se okase omunkotu odogo ni ofie wa se Jiger mpoka na ya mpa how is it even possible say odogo ni wo ho no makoso mkakotu no.
Well, so you should ask yourself, Brempoma, does she live in the current world or the olden days?
Let me step in for a minute for
let me say me land me anu aba me say ade say in modern day Ghana obi enu obetimi dem branch in terms of kwakoto obi enti na me wo be ka se Brempoma kan Jiger no ka se Brempoma kan me engine ndi onto se metie fi Brempoma no because you see no yes di dia wo be a big mistake.
Oh, but she said that to AbusuaPanyin, to be honest with you. And it dear, any ambition, new hope, any agenda, properties. Put that in your mind. We understand, to me, so I think Brempoma has to be educated to understand, or she has no power. Even if she became the customary successor or some corporate executor or an administrator or better properties, So it's better we educate her to understand. So in this current world that you or in this current Ghana, and this same country Ghana now, you can just jump in and do what you want. Things have changed. Nini aka on a PNDC law 111. JJ, any kunedu ajmarole some de bemo. So maybe somebody should educate Brempoma, somebody like JB, who is like a PR for them, should educate Brempoma to understand, said, the Orion and Sarenka, because he said, will ni wa, right? PNDC law 111 year de kwakoche. Dear no bit minya. The bulk of it will go to the wife and the children. And then he come in.
Oh no, I'm so, not hold on. What's it, David, man, Ross? What's our estimate? Estimate Brempoma nya bonibia.
Oh yeah.
So now listen to me.
Yeah.
Do you know the first person who made those wild allegations against Odobroni?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
Okay, so then I'm telling you today, according to Ebenezer and Efia Schwarzenegger, what's there? Brempoma called them and told them there, Odobroni, Epia Daddy Lumba, share MRI machine. Na, ono Brempoma wasn't in your question Daddy Lumba, Daddy Lumba, no way titi. Charles, wait titi. You are saying we should not deal with hearsay, but you are dealing with somebody going to stand behind somebody's door for 2 hours, and then you believe it. So if somebody makes those wild allegations, and according to these two people, I will say if they were around Odobroni when these stories were told her, they would have picked something to hit the head of Odobroni. That is the first wrong. The second wrong is
let me address your first.
The second wrong is say Mami Akosha Brempoma had a representative on the funeral committee. Were you not there when Papa she came and said yeah Daddy Lumba autopsy near you one they are called FDA, Food and Drugs Authority, to be examined. When you Mami Akosha Brempoma and you Papa she, you were not there. You couldn't tell them say what they are saying about your brother is not true. You actually encouraged them and you granted a lot of interviews on TikTok where you were saying who suspected foul play, who near Charles Onyakoko. Now you wanted to do autopsy because you don't think your brother died of a natural cause. What wrong again are you expecting her to do for you to believe the police Chichanka, she should have been the first person to be arrested? Because all these steaming allegations against Odobroni came from her. All these one allegations.
Okay,
all right. You can talk now since you don't want me to finish. Talk.
Yeah, as some American say, First of all, Ebenezer will choose side. Ebenezer because Brempoma will see as a mean Jinindi. I have every right not to believe Ebenezer. Will choose side. We face Ebenezer attitude with all due respect to him. Or Kotana Onuya FM, they were not trying to attack Papa Shi or the Papa Shi in a personal way. Anyway, you say no call you so what you say the way. Ebenezer because himself Brempoma we are.
As someone come from Papa Shi, were they wrong?
Yeah. I need I'm not here to. I'm just using.
Mr. AR as
no, let me finish. Ashawo into obi a wo choose side no, obi a wo choose side no, obekasa. Me mano like me taking it serious. Until so the Brempo when numa sem abebo. Na numa sem no ko bebo a. E say fan ko fa forensic expert muni nhwe say enye so because Brempo ma so person who dey ku ni brother na onye boni biaye and you all know opesi who dey ku ni brother onye boni biaye na sa letter na omo try omo dey come NIB no. I know say a lot of people are saying say letter na fake by me gidi say Brempo ma e make reference to obi okojina ado anima. I will let him know. What prevent the police from calling Brempoma to bring that person? Because when Timmy could turn to police and name, maybe just silent any deal, but won't just silent any deal, that's fine.
What there's someone on the permission send me to me, media, sweetheart, and media was said only me. So thank you for giving me that. Anano. Let me tell you something. I spoke to Mr. Ebenezer and with him many times. If I tell you that they want peace, you won't believe me. As a family. And if there's somebody that is proven difficult and has proven difficult, it is Brempoma. But Mr. Ebenezer, if you were his shoe, I think you do the same. Yeah, there are some betu when you obe analyze it. Sebi wako school, obe analyze it. Obi be catch or say, se me pia ag, akwa kose MRI scan machine wa. Because in the real world, you so MRI, professionals you Odoboni cannot even enter the room. So it will be DL and the professionals. It's we Mr. Ebenezer, now say Abia Brempoma some way trail. Now we could that when I was say, where the touch room. I had no Doboni prayer no HSRD. I feel be Fred Brempoma say, what evidence now? Because we educated, what school, that's the first thing you are targeting. Oh, evidence, Anna. Right. Brempoma catches or evidence. You know, see, okay, no problem. For evidence, ne bremi. Also, video evidence. Based on the evidence, name by Mr. Ebenezer and Angasa to an Amonko Bank Hospital, Ekoyen investigations, and God being so good. Oh, thank goodness, no. Although Brony and Pia deal answer MRI scan. So, why is this happening? And no, Nyabotre, yen free ho. Wo beti na afe from MRI scan no ya ba beti se afe de obi kojina gate na no for 2 hours ye beti se wa me here any odobroni e bru deal la ma deal wuye afe na no ye dududu e no mokopa atari bi share no na afe de ombe free ambulance. I mean, come on, who is generating these stories? Who is creating these stories?
Just a few minutes time for ARG.
So
just granted ONG Ebenezer. This bro who granted the first interview to cast aspersions Obi in Lumba. Who? Why? It was started by Jiger. That was a Zaron Felix interview. That was the first interview to cast aspersions. Lumba Udubroni Yituni Fifi. Obaya and the Lumba, there is something fishy. That was when Zabro we started. That was the first interview. So we can say, Ebenezer, we can deduce from that angle to link it to Science or more Penina. Because so let's grant even say Obi a wanting Emra and Nipanua. Is it not possible? Obi a wanting Emra and the is it not possible? Into those aspects now, your friend is saying, I'm coming out. I'm only building the point. Who did we are out there? How do you know? Say it's a hard, Kotana, Jiga Kotana, hey, Kotana, Zion fellows will know. Not a deal and opposite again. just to tarnish the young lady's name. Just to tarnish the young lady's name. It is a chinabi no be link no kase Brefo the shasi. I did no so kasa no kasa mawe.
Brempoma.
It is an yama wing ya amount for can ya no official amount for boom with ceremony and fear shas nature so friend or him Lumba so friend. Ebenezer so friend. Granted so omunyina akasa mo odobuni. Na jida nso o de granted say omumiensa o ma mabubu mu di nyira. Omunyina akasa mo odobuni na jige. Nti say akasa na obi kasa obi lenke ekosi akoso Brefo ma just obi time. She had a hand to start all this brouhaha.
Shamo, let me ask you one question. Inti then the preventive AbusuaFo say no so to say
and then me mess with you and then me o girlfriend me mess with you nya botre so asem ya shamos ma p is it shamo must be okay yet ye pa muka say odobroni 2 weeks before time. I know you're from team legal wise, but we know that Brempoma and Jiger gave them this information. So 2 weeks before time dear be wunu ye pa mo odobroni fifi oni dear okuntokwa okofa bema bi would you, and that Lumba died on the 25th of July. Would you believe on the 3rd of July, DL Nyodo Bruni, Omoko President Mahama program, and their pictures. I think so he did a program for people like elderly people. DL was invited.
Yes,
hold on. Thank you very much. I only call you on the 3rd of July. And 2 weeks later, I saw no baby, one pamono, one yanistry, only the quantify, but from my side. Yet it's our pamono. Nti many way yadre, many shamo must be yadre. There was no sacking. Nti where was Jiger getting these stories from? Bremwe, middle.
But someone make kind of say I say no, I say very careful. Because we'll be on a platform no making allegations say and we see who your submission now who make you submission now who reference it. I think say you are making a big problem. Because you see a go people be a children and me kasa I will never reference idea mean to me nya bibia and support to idea me question me busan say then the prevent you almost say me Brempoma person on your autopsy no then the prevent yourself be man akoye autopsy no like be force na so like and then I mean you know also person on your autopsy.
Now why not have us go for
I will help. Okay, so we go Kumasi meeting. So I am for meeting. You remember the funeral was on the 6th of December. It was moved from 6th of December to when? Kaime.
To 13th.
So do you know why it was moved? To help Brempoma get that closure she wants. To be able to do the autopsy that she wanted done. AbusuaPanyin class money 10,000 Ghana cedis. Autopsy matters any born yedin cry. So for the sake of Brempoma, that funeral was moved from the 6th to the 13th of December for her to get a closure and solve that autopsy issue.
But are you aware Brempoma echo but your Brempoma call funeral home on or so call no more the letter we have to say Emani Lumba body said then they didn't allow
that is a fat lie.
I didn't know one go back to Kumasi and tell them that when they this happened there.
Sometimes would me argument is
Debut, I mean, the movie can be a new meet you, and community. What you suicide, and India is fine.
Let's stop it.
No, but we're having a discussion. Also, whatever you have, you say it.
But this conversation has been recycled many times.
Did you know Lumba was sick or not?
The lady went to transition with an ambulance. Autopsy, you go with a pathologist. She went there with an ambulance.
How did you know that she went there with an ambulance?
You keep on
because it came from the institution that she went. That will be autopsy. You don't come with an ambulance.
Because you don't have any evidence to substantiate what you're saying.
Are you telling me say transition through Chandro?
Are
you saying transition in Chandro?
Me who transition way
one go back to the traditional rulers. Say me call on say Nancy. Rather than say no person or the I didn't hear.
I mean I wouldn't know. Maybe Brempoma don't make no transition.
What raise about the power mama ya can same way that
Okay,
say, as soon as I can say.
It's
never true. Miss Eruakra ya we say Brempoma alcohol. Miss Eru or top way or ya we say Brempoma.
I believe Lumba more than Brempoma.
And I'm telling you, sir, Brempoma went there with an ambulance.
Sick. Do you know a spine issue? Have you read about it?
Brempoma went there with an ambulance. Get your facts right.
Dear never done, but I'm Miss Erua, I'm
you know a spine issue. You know what it is. Have you read about it?
No.
Okay, God really loved that man to keep him for 60 years. If you don't know about it, go and read about it. To even be going through machines like MRI machines, I beg you, please read. You people should read and stop this weird things. Platforms.
No, I mean, read
because most of the things you say are just baseless.
Oh, please. No, but don't. I mean, I have a respect for you. Don't use certain words. I mean, I mean, respectfully, don't use certain words because only me dream. That's fine. What you say?
Sometimes in the way they approach some of you people.
Oh yeah. Oh no, but I'm not offended. I'm not offended
because somebody don't agree with you.
No. I'm not offended.
Who is speaking? Who is speaking? Say Obi Adrian. K. There's a difference between you and I having a disagreement on something.
Yes.
And you being defiant of the truth. That is the difference. What is the truth? You are telling me, say, AbusuaPanyin ma Brempoma kwai. Brempoma out several times. Abeka so amano kwai. Me nyi say AbusuaPanyin ma Brempoma kwai. What are you telling me? Okay. So what I'm saying, what are you telling me?
AbusuaPanyin ko jina court. Eka say, wakose ahivumwe yi o. Ni na no boa.
Somebody who come out and claim like he is being cooperative, but he's not cooperative behind the scene. This because of that. My point is baseless.
I don't want to. No, AbusuaPanyin ono kawe na obeka bi. Who say truth? Let's be careful.
Were we not here when your own Brempoma said say? Were you not here when your own Brempoma said say? You pia chance say MRI machine. You believe this person? Chale, you be guy, you for
this is not a matter of
you have to work with truth.
No, what truth? What
truth? MRI machine.
Who Jini so or can oko Jina Koto? It can't go na so. Ono na so kan of
yeah, ko try and trogu na nanum so.
AbusuaPanyin Tupac, onu ade oko court.
So where's the court? Where's the court proceedings? Can you show me where he lied about?
He used it as a reference. So,
no, can you show me? Can you show you what? Maybe I could try and try to an anonymous. So can you show me?
I saw make catch say during the injunction process. No,
I am asking you. Can you show me where he was referenced? So try and try. Can you show me? Then don't say that with me when you are talking. But I can point.
I'm saying
but I can point within the court proceedings.
I can play audio for you. No, don't tell me.
Don't play audio. Did it happen in court? What's your court? Did it happen in court?
He said it in court.
Okay, show me where he said it in the court proceedings.
I'm telling you, sir.
No, show me. Which page is it? Which page can we find it? But I can point to you, say, I can point to you the lies of Mami Akusha Brempoma in the court proceedings. I can point it to you.
And your court proceedings during the injunction now.
But the injunction,
statement say
where?
Let me finish it. You don't want me to talk.
I want you to tell me where he made a statement. Where did he make a statement?
You cannot force me to say.
Then stop telling lies because you're
what do you mean? What do you mean to lie? I can play audio for you.
I want you to tell me. Because I have evidence to back it.
I said,
where is your evidence?
I can play audio here for you to listen.
From where? Audio from where?
Play it. So play it.
Audio from where?
Play it and let's listen.
Okojina court.
But do we have audios from court? Do we have audios from court? Do we have audios from court? Does anybody have audios from court?
Mrs. Alex will tell you the truth. I don't know why you are here.
So, okay, play me the audio from court. Play me the audio from court.
Alex will tell you. Alex will never deny.
I said play me the audio
Alex will never deny.
Play me the audio from the court.
Let me finish. Let me finish. AbusuaPanyin courtroom hono. Okoka say eye no kra no omo emra no mo ye injunction application. Say oh eye no kra no mo nja no mo ko eye na. We invite I will say ni say. And omo find out say enye no kra. And omo dey no kwa infima no ko twa dwan.
No, the thing was a giant channel Bermuda, so Freya in Funibira, as Santimam Zero, I have a couple or two for near Fenira.
No.
That's it's never true. And I'm a catcher say there is no audio from any court. There is no audio from any court. AbusuaPanyin mention no try in two. One was for Akosha Brefo for the Intemhunu, and the other one was him calling somebody Yura. When they told him
that's what I said.
You have only one person Yura.
When an audio supports your argument, you play it. But Honey Blossom, a submission or boy Ebenezer, or boy, you will say. Won't be trust, but won't call for our trust to Mama Yaji. And yes, sir, Uber boss audio no. Saudio now, but there be overbought uncall for now, Umubeka 7 and over Jumo the battery.
Of course. Why not?
Honey blows to my kind. No. That is on principle. Honey blows
some you are right. I'm making my argument
on principle. No. Honey blossom, honey blossom, Eka or Kobu Ebenezer. What's Ebenezer taking?
I say Ebenezer take his side into the one.
I would overbought uncall for Ujumudino,
why not?
And even I wanted to ask you, Ose Ebenezer take his stand to Unjinindi, but you are the same material several hours. AbusuaPanyin Yetuno.
Your reputation was TikTok.
Because lawyers,
this be social media. If you know your reputation,
I'm speaking to
facts. Court documents bay.
Don't bring Alex here. Alex doesn't lie. Alex doesn't lie, so don't bring his name here.
I'm just saying, I've even said it.
Don't bring Alex name here. He doesn't lie, please.
Yes, the first time you don't agree with me, no dear.
Almost 170 something. Mama power tap why na live no enko na nim yesre ma why obi an take be 30 seconds no more so be 10 times and 50 times na yenko yenim why heramase agh ento aso
mebo agh the way mitiewa ya na driver bia ya na medi ya kakra wo the way osi support to ade we no in a way no fine yen nyina ya adwene nkoyepe but it seems like what sheda na wonim bibi but why adwene so what
Santi obia sheda obia sheda make you point obia sheda
all the time meteo submission the way a guy we see the submissions no seems like obusa wo say na bisesi me busa mo say na ofri hin for like na omo ka japade che ne say o ka say brempomanya boni bia na odos me busa mo like why like ofri hin why can ni and say like
because we cannot do region why
okay and you for baby man but the way we see ateki what see fan man no aya man down kakra because after this case no we kwa kan me after this case no we kwa kan say mo baby obi take you serious
na me kwa Asante no pomade na
but okay we met so many times the way was man argument the way see
let me ask you let me ask you an honest question. Let me ask you an honest question.
AbusuaPanyin dwan ya wotwa ye eno watwa toro okofre na san man hene miwura wo frɛ ne yewura wɔkɔɛ no mbisa ne sɛ
AbusuaPanyin dwan no twa ye no court
enya court ene man twa sɛ dwan eno no enya no korɛ yo kan enya no okofre na meba mebodi okofre na san man hene yewura ɛhɔ eno mo chi ni dedua sɛ dibenti na wakofre na san man hene warefa yewura tu na san man hene enti eno no mo ma ni twa adwan ana brempoma so wo mo se wakanta mo hunu ana eno so ma ni twa adwan na AbusuaPanyin se brempoma ye no wo fa ase
asoma ka ne die
when you go to the
court, I said the better will be pregnant.
The way you are disgracing yourself, you are making surprise. Tally,
and I'm saying that's how you should
have some reputation.
I don't have any reputation.
Social media, a networking. We get to know each other's eyes.
I don't need to network with anybody. Why?
Charlie, I'm surprised at you. I'm being honest with you. I'm really surprised.
Of course, you have every right to be surprised.
I'm true a guy.
I didn't say no. If you guys can defend, say in this modern time, we'll be at court. Yes, you won't offer $200,000 in bra.
Hey,
I know who defend you.
$200,000. $200,000. Who said it?
Can't say injunction here because on cover 2 million Ghana cedi
but is it 2 million cedis? Is it 2 million cedis or $200,000?
No, 2 million Ghana cedi equivalent is not closer or around.
We are not doing equivalent here. What do we have on paper?
No. If people can justify this, we are not going to go back to that conversation because you know what? Me lose credibility. So
you don't even have one to. You don't even have one to lose it.
And who is justifying that? We are justifying the fact that no other yankers who Uncle Face can run.
Mo justify say a right. Say
now who is justifying? Who is justifying?
Who
a problem? Use the court to seek redress. And yeah, social media. If you have any issue with the judge, Mama Judge, you bet my report to the the Chief Justice. So if we say why you're wrong, more lawyers, more reporting to Chief Justice. And yeah, social media now over
it's like you are confused.
What is that? Why you're wrong?
Listen.
Report him to the Chief Justice.
Shamu, you are not ready to have a conversation. Oh, dear, it's okay. Report who to who? Someone can call no.
What's the judge? And I a mistake.
Someone make a mistake. So people to make defend this idea now.
Nobody is justified. We went to court and the court gave his ruling, and no, it ends. That's a fact. And the court judge the man ruling. It's a ruling. What kind of ruling?
Meba, yeah, me so mama want me to question about for her. Me patrol platform we so hano. The Emma Hano Mayana sometimes and I entertaining Nina no. Emma will be any just over behind say. In as much as say we don't agree with each other no. We try say ye insult to be our. What you say? Unto be a say I fine. Esa what you say sir. Other platforms no the oko okwanes who are the team yetimisu ye ma kwankra mankasa but hano we were different team na ye share ideas enti so won to obi ase e medidi ni panatem me pacho saden de enye fine kwa ensure maturity enti me sewa me pacho won to obi ase e fine ba me ni panatem me dase Shamu Patrick Makasa.
Okay, that me say o judge ebu asem na if unji na in India say a judgment o de be call or high court ad be call appeal from appeal be call Supreme Court but no ruling no o cannot say you're unjust you write to the Chief Justice stating your grounds why you feel say a miscarriage of justice I see so many times our Ghana. There's been a lot of judges I punish you more, I punish you more free bench, and I say bench so. It's you. Oh, how come I make us mean as also in Sia? Yeah, judgment to us. So make a way now. So in Sia, court am a ruling. Obian justify what I say ruling and now question ruling now. Some people will also argue on the ruling. And to Obi argue now on Sia, how catch is the own Sia is in pani argue. Oh, brain, honestly, the brain. Why do you question somebody's brain?
Shamo, Charlie, guys, good night. Sometimes this thing is irritating. Let me get out of this place. Yeah, Nyami, I don't watch now, okay?
Yeah, I would say,
it's irritating when you think you're having conversation with level-headed people and then it turns somewhere. I mean,
a media work, I would say.
Yeah.
You can drop. I mean, I will be a channel dream.
Listen, and I'm going to repeat this statement. There's a difference between when there's a letter A and we are arguing about A, and then there's a difference between when you know what you are saying is a fat lie, but you want to defend it. 10 people or 20 people have corrected you there. That sheep issue never happened in court. And I questioning you, say, court, you're fine, and you are here still defending it. It's like we are talking to, we are stupid. That's what it sounds to me. That we know, say, when you go to court, when you go to court and you are fine, you don't present sheeps. Who goes to court and the person is fine and the person presents sheeps?
I never
saying this.
I mean, I'm not dumb, my brother.
But you just said it.
I saw my mechanic here. I'm more in Janshi case, no. I am a secret.
Listen, 10 people have corrected you, say
nobody can correct me. No,
the sheep issue came because AbusuaPanyin kofro be yewra.
I also know what I've heard. Meaning the mate.
Charlie, guys, good night. I mean, this is waste of time.
I see what court and say. Okoko doing the injunction process no. And AbusuaPanyin lawyer can say Omako abo ohini say amane. E kwa ifie na nyas entisa. Any me AbusuaPanyin could trade drawing. Me make it that reference. I may say my boy.
Now that's who can't say
we see what court was. Court na amba
we bani Kenya
sanity. It's okay.
Oh,
now the uko you saw him be di e court ko twan to na yes sir. Do you know the replication?
Massa jade wo. I was still now.
Court me bra.
I say now my
Mama ka jomo I send the obi a chena be
AbusuaPanyin oko we fie ni satamina akosia se waka atam no akosia brepama ka atam no omu ko ohini no mu fie so mu ko di asem no enti omu bisa AbusuaPanyin se eba ni se enti osodi ye no no se mi wura ne obia ni ho no be fre sa hinu mu se owura asanti ni kwa no mu fre owura enu nema okochwa jaino enye kota sem enyo court se okobo obidi debi enye sanity why Jiger unu se me bra me dada
mama kasu patwe musa ARJ chasem e bacho woni se ahemfo omumfa yese nya asem nti wan the kobo se ko adu a o se court as o de kobo AbusuaPanyin ko adu o mpenu ahemfo eni ARJ
Samu listen
one the kobo me there be one the kobo ahemfo no ko adu say na AbusuaPanyin akoye no be
Samu me see one kasa asama mo kano at the end no no listen I need your kobo na man but I'm stating me see I will mention sama no Samu there are 200 people watching Samu listen me nye damn. That's one thing you guys should understand. Say me obia mabeka yesi mabe use speculation. Me ka on
who said it? Who said it?
Let me tell you something, Shamu. If you don't know, you can go and search about it.
Who is your source? Me
say me play my wait. I'm saying it on authority.
Yeah, I just want to know your source.
Let me finish. I'm saying it on authority. Say, AbusuaPanyin, during the injunction process, no. People can record or court. And during the process, the lawyer echo car say, a year no crown when you invite or he say,
you're not
saying on authority. You are just lying on authority. You are just lying on authority. That's not
what's happening in court is not the bone of contention. I feel as I'm not, but I mean, say I feel. Why the bone quid? And what I was and I'm so sauce in why it's in young PS.
You are a court was now. Support was
and I'm sitting. Me catch me board you now. Just give me 1 minute. Me board you just 1 minute.
I would do if you court room or and obi na ba one thing be kind.
Oh me some of you
some of you more ignorant. So who be kasa? Me dampo.
Be ignorant. Say my enzi no say enzi to be ignorant.
As a wire quiet any panel, as some can evidence or say no crana still out anything on country.
No,
listen, you panic and found in a man.
And I disagree with you. Let him argue.
Who take care of you?
We say it happened, but not in court.
Audio from where? Audio from where?
Let him play it. We are debating my question. Also, on evidence.
Obi
challenge. No. The argument also be through Odo Bruni can be cast more no change to me about audio fully woman come. But some money power car or fire or this assembly by. Then we question the authenticity of the source.
Mama, I am to us. You bet not 10 years now, my
old. Oh, bet Marcus, I hear audio, no bet Marcus or
Lumba ena miti obia Lumba ena miti mehu video sa Lumba kase oyare pa o krakra yen na use from somewhere papa yare no wa mbagana yen chese yen hu o se yen koye autopsy dien AbusuaPanyin kra o so nyoma bisu AbusuaPanyin bi a
o hwehwe ono ankasa keka wodi asiani aba abebo wa
papa na ankasa na wewu no the main character
asama ye kan
eye Lumba
asama ye kan the fact no
that is okay can be bibo ma enye say o media no so enye ono kwa no so o say wo ba bia obi bia betima ko search
MRI machine no radiation alone. You know what it does? For the man to live up to 60 nyame kunya cancer, spine problem, stroke, it's God. I'm working autopsy. Is it that he was healthy? And otishe and I say okodi bibi. The man had a spine problem. It's not a joke. People don't read.
Are you referring to Brefo?
Brefo, I don't even want to hear that woman's because me ya na nkofo kwa kika say wako school kwa me wawa because say unim say unuya was spine problem. Do you have to go for another autopsy? The man already has been told he has a spine problem. Was it driving for or someone say onya accident?
Audio no why? Audio no. Now, before I'm about to catch them say, share media no say bano. Some of us, be kasa. Like yenye damn sao. Sa asema enye the crane ma betra. No, listen, because I'm really hurt by how a man for be able to say bia me
sorry.
No, listen.
But sorry, but
No, let me finish. Let me finish. Need FM crowd report to you. The date on it is
and yes,
Need FM. What am I mean? Me bowie na me boa. No ma catch me. Mr. Santi, me pass me bowie.
Before so o samna kan obowie me ba be you ano autopsy na sem no. We are baby you ano.
Okay, me autopsy nko ka MRI machine. Anya autopsy nko
ka autopsy asem.
Okay, autopsy na se no nko de MRI.
But you mean to na I hope say dear never die or shall still tie.
So it's not like you say, Mammy and Estina, so I can't tell you, I'm running to go guy or saying yes, I'm if you can pay a service, you're paying a year plus, I invite you to for near teaching for you now. No, Bisana was Akokase, oh, the view, I feel that you will invite you to for that's for more than I'm you know, that's what I can try. And at the toss you need a set of provoke key. A wafasi, a man who can put 2 1 tama. When to me, I'm for the prove moving in Canton because the same as your pain and any groom in a problem. You know, that is the explanation for the two. Nana, I penny cotton. So you
but I damn boy, me na makosha na say then.
But unze one first of all one kind of grade. Me banya wo source no kwan say happen at the court too. Was it court. But
Akramo mpacho.
Adewe yola mic na be kan. Yola mic.
Ose Ebenezer aye one sided the Georgian as
obi aji obi dia ola.
Wow.
I said I will question your thoughts. Me all this one. It's not about thoughts. I said I will question your thoughts.
It is how they will be now see am for ignorant.
Akamo enyo olanko ahun another one from no ni court another one
ke cry basa ama ke cry basa ke
ama basa say ama ka say usmu nyini fine
credible.
No, because of the partner kind. Was it one sided? George and this person
Ola has said so many things. Say Lumba ma 6 no. Miensa ekoye omo ede German passport amaya bounce 3. Ola the say issue ya o.
And then what someone can say the thing happened in court. Or no say I am for say or provoke ne offer as man can 2 1 time guess or 2 1 time guess you can court. You can 2 1 time guess your court.
Court and court.
Okay, mami body.
It is not the case. see me in your AbusuaPanyin in the partnership. So it's not like you say, Mammy and Estina, so I can't tell who I'm until running to your go to guy or saying yes, I'm a chair. You can Bako AbusuaPanyin coach and throw a court to say,
o ko twa ntro court say
you know, you plans to invite you to for
ye plans to invite you to for
no mo bisa na o sa ko ka say oh the you afana ni so you invite you to for that's all more na na man you know it's what I can try
enti we no esi wen fa
Nti o say yes say wa kotwa ntro. Just ono ko ono nya pa ni so.
Ada na mo engage no. Ola beta ola ti say
ola person dey ono ko ti.
Ola ti say something you any
ola ti say wa na something difference be.
Obi asisi akayente le nkakra mi jini.
Obi a ola asemesi wasi mama tare.
Kamo o de ye wa
o si
Lumba fifi ensi oko ena Mr. Santi say ko say because for him be say Charlie
because this your source and it's not credible. He's lying. So why would you because you can Miss Martin AbusuaPanyin ngasa nu mu said this we see why him here say makofre sama hini yewura anu say na say o say obo na amane no doing say o mo na amane 1 week no say no
mess have a second audio try me second audio mess have third one to see us if you want that make sure am out
yeah I know if you court room or judge na kasa ani
ya bo dia fe dey so
na santi pe ka sa na bebo no ha na yemfa na
me pa cho o so na me da bu a chanti ku de no
na santi ku ni o la difference anya difference o me se ba ko piece ba ko teacher
me pa cho pesa me ka binche misera asuma I just want to tell you something me say who say me pa wasem pa me ba life so now make you some me pa wasem but me pa cho emma who me differently because of this case no of course who baby a ujina and I'm respecting that so who say ye nyina ye ntimi be jina baby back so what you say and I me dey make am bia me say enko baby a dey me make am no enko baby a it's not going to make any difference because at this point no obi am making a mind up nyina ye ba ha obi abeche na adwen na obi akọ nti so wotim bia it's okay shamo timi sometime go shamo ba life so me ko jan life so kra oba for 2 minutes what you say nti nyina na vovo na nyina different people a be shimu a pamcho e mo obi abu mfu obi am eche na adwen obi akọ ne baby that is it me do uka sakra me enhye me mfa nhye me na bi adewe me mfa makoma mpon di echire I just support and hope say woman benya the or deserve one whatever she deserve but me mfa makoma nhye to the extent say like my mama no eti obi intentionally so what you say because you dey obi a on the side you need to me go gina one side so until me banam say me audio my bom audio another audio and the lawyer could simple na in front of court make sure no masabo to see but me jina and try and say if you am ni audio no abeja ka say audio like it doesn't even make sense for me to do that because
no 1 minute on say o say lawyer could see ulana one based on the nkan kan na no no say Ebenezer there or take his side into no can as my own jili on panas money answer but na be say the lawyer could see or no so take his side
no say there and then me say rakas Miami afa say they be pay me say ransom no she has no idea
ola take his side no so only or can as my engine because no your source ola na asante queen difference o say ba ko to Germany ba ko to Ghana difference be any only asante queen tiwa difference be any and na so when from this thing say energy ola might be as how big boss.
Yes, that argument say Akramo Pacho. First argument was say me na make kwako share audio zuma bebo. That's first. Second, audio be no be ankasa. Third, explanation is say yes AbusuaPanyin kofro obi ohini na denti na ekotwudwan. So what I say that was a enyema na moka. Any me people say indeed as a see your court. And Pacho the man miss a rank kasawa, miss a rank Pacho kasawa yitio.
Meba enti audio ya wo boy ye pa wo enti audio we ujina so the argument pa mane ye
some argument we jina so the argument
Oh, Chama, you support BBA. You BBA like you go straight.
We'll see how do be any hole. And make me approve some ways.
This not that you. Now, why? Any pana or cast some can. Obi Kofre will be a ura near many treasure. And when I call to a small cocaine. That's what kind of copy. I'm going and just go be a row. One just more kind. Me what you are boy means that and yes, you be a woman.
Chamo, usu wane
mundi mukomo.
Okay.
Busuani wa fine fa.
Okay, so now busa your question. What busa?
Okay, unim so ya busuani.
Oh, kana na kwesi jaja.
Ah. Nipa na onya busuani. Oya busuani na onya busuani. Oso do ho ba.
Ne sam da mu ho ba dada.
Nipa ni ya busuani na onya busuani. Jiger krom so ya busuani.
Nipa nyina wa one line. Nipa ni e kan se go twatro. Draw attention se me ne we kwa
through try ni be. Oso audio.
Me ba woni me hwe. Eno me ba. Hey, unu obi na nam. Woni ni nyina wa one line so. Nipa ni e kan sem. Na wa ka bibi na say wronga. Draw attention o me ne we kwa de. Ansisa ne si say it.
Audio na bono still na wo just say ma ka bibi.
We asama akosi o ma hia. Ehun video, ehun bibia wo. Ehun bibia wo live. Ani pa nyina anim no. O dane na aye de atwatro.
Na Jordan boy want to. Mr. Santi, audio number 1.
Na make audio na engine too.
Audio na bi na asama ka mi say da hu bibia ewom.
Okay, don't know.
Yes,
Oko kan so la mic audio o say ejit.
Dabio, asama si manhia.
Ana kasa.
Ama video ehun video ho. Wo kan na wo kan dane no. Wo kan dine so yesa.
Abusa penyi
Mr. Santi,
una ne say o see yes penyi na num ti de abusa penyi na de na no kai. What as una ne say almost say na ye onu ula no ko nya show ti no see yes say obi ka say yes a chese onu no ni
munyi hwana ka odi okasa no nkasa wa
me say abusa penyi na num from the horse's own mouth onu ase na no kopa e ko friends sa na hinu so obi say yura eno no mo ka say o ntwadwan e na brempoma so entam no kan no so kan tam hu e na no so mo so ntwadwan e no ka say onu an offer ne brempoma ntoma brempoma mfa ne sika enkoto edwan no tono abeto edwan ne mienu abetwa onu akota
even ko se brempoma na so kwasi wo first kama o se brempoma na first kama
even the ulama kasema e provoke brempoma man ko kan tam no brempoma nkrofo even though I tiwa abeka lawyer Ralph abeka so na ka kire brempoma se onko kan tam anya AbusuaPanyin ne provoke obi a
provoke obi a
I don't think you support
and from day one and Tronkwa so man ko
mama dia na ye bi ti all the time
I don't know who take care of question am go do amawa
looks
as still now
audio na sem ka anya mabo ola ma ke audio mabo
net mabo audio lo ma to radio so I make reference who just say intro I could have been audio say intro
customer so
lawyer Kusisu confirm the same thing lawyer Kusisu confirm the same thing
hey no looks who aggressive
lawyer Kusisu credible and continue prove himself
it's okay why
lawyer credible and continue prove himself
they be able to ya bo audio ama mu
challenge na matna sia ma say 90 days na film date man ko ya appeal no
hey bo audio from mom why bo audio from mom
Obebo Ashanti Queen audio.
Catch looks so when you about to na so.
Audio. Obebo Ashanti Queen audio.
Looks you there say Brefo kakawa yes.
Catch so all the time ya na me come I want him be bet yeah can